Here are 16 must-eat spots when you go to Los Angeles. Let me tell you why.
Before we get to the food, I go on food adventures all over the world, so make sure you're subbed so you don't miss one bite.
And if this list isn't enough, I have a part 1 with even more LA Recs for you. I'll link that above and in caption. Giada is LA's East Coast Italian-style deli with some West Coast flair, and with 3 locations, they have quickly become a Los Angeles favorite. First, I got the eggplant fries, which are these huge sliced pieces of eggplant breaded and fried, and then topped with parsley, grated parm, and garlic aioli on the side.
All right, first up, these eggplant fries, though. I saw them on the menu, I'm like, I can't say no to that. I mean, this is crispy. It's so crispy, it's so creamy, it's so buttery. And then you get just like a little bit of lemon, a little bit more pepper flavor in there. This is an insane combo. This is great. Absolutely, this is a must order. Oh man. Eggplant texture is really hard sometimes. They nailed it.
And now the burr, named after its creator and my friend Kate Burr. It's a tuna sandwich on their charred ciabatta with capers, red onion, pickles, fresh dill, lemon, mayo, pepperoncini, shreddis, and an heirloom tomato.
The tuna itself is the perfect ratio of tuna and mayo, great. Ciabatta's fantastic, but just like love the little lemon flavor coming through, the little heat flavor coming through, the crunch of the shreddis, the red onion, the pickles, the pepperoncini. That is a fantastic combo and well worth the years of waiting. You guys know I fucking love a tuna sandwich. This one rocks. Okay, after taking a few more bites, and I realize one of the reasons why it's so perfect, it's basically my tuna sandwich order from Subway. This is what I would get. Obviously, better everything, but I feel like that's why when I took that bite, I was like, oh shit, why is every part of this like so reminiscent? I've never had this before. It's because it's like the elevated take on a tuna sandwich from Subway. Nails it. And that is the highest of compliments when we're talking tuna sandwiches too.
Indian, Italian sports bar? Yes, and you need this. Pisha Palace is a sports bar serving Indian Italian sports bar food, which might be confusing, but it's become one of LA's hottest restaurants, along with being recognized by Michelin with a bib gourmand. Here's what to order. Started with the dosa onion rings, which are massive, and fried in this blend of rice, lentil, and chickpea flours, and served with a mango chutney. Next is the lamb kebab sliders with the mole cheese, lacha onion salad, and a hot spread. This brought the heat. Let's get some veggies in with the chopped salad, which has kale, romaine, market vegetables, a chopped vinaigrette, and grated egg. And then this green chutney pisha, which is their super thin pizza with the kasuri methi tomato sauce, mozz, a green chili chutney, and crunchy masala. Like, unbelievably good. Also had to get 2 pastas. The Caesar shells and cheese has saffron, parm, Indian long pepper, and it's sort of like their take on cacio e pepe, but to me screamed like adult mac and cheese. And it has these really unique shapes that are supposed to be rickshaws. And then the Mila rigatoni, their take on a spicy rigatoni with their tomato masala, cream, coriander. Just like, oh God, what a meal. Next up is Mila Grill, serving its breakfast burrito from Machin that's available every weekday till 2 p.m. This bad boy is filled with eggs, tots, Swiss, cotija, salsa, and then you get to pick your protein. I absolutely recommend going with the birria.
The meat's so tender, so flavorful. I like with the salsa. I like a little more heat. It worked.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's fucking good, right?
It's so good. Mm-hmm. And the egg is like actually soft.
It's really fluffy.
And I feel like it's really hard to find that in a breakfast burrito because they usually get too hard. Oh my God.
And if you want even more breakfast burritos, that video is linked above and in caption. Horse's vibes are unmatched, and while the cocktails look great, I actually started with a beer before the bread and butter came out. Not only cute, but this was just like the perfect sourdough. Super, super crusty on the outside and still just like steaming on the inside. Got to get the Caesar with endives. We need more endives in things. And a lesson I've learned is that when someone tells you to order the Caesar, always order it. This was perfection. Next was a sopressata panino, which is a Spanish cured sausage spread on just like a little tiny piece of brioche and drizzled with just a touch of honey. Perfect salty sweet heat. Then that burger. I like that choices were made. Usually not what I would order, but this thick cut burger with a huge piece of raw onion, caramelized onions, cheddar, all on a brioche bun, just like worked so perfectly together. And respect for just like the full ramekin of mayonnaise that comes to dip your fries into. From smorgasbord and pop-ups to now full brick and mortar, Chamelier is serving up just some incredible fast casual Korean food. First up, the tteokbokki, which are these bite-sized, maybe big bite-sized rice cakes, which are steamed and lightly fried and come dripping in their sweet gochujang sauce.
Ooh, it's so sticky and almost like doesn't come out of the thing, but look at that. I absolutely love that chew. You bite into it and it's like, huh? You're getting a little tiny crisp on the outside, which is nice. And the gochujang, that nice, sweet, heat, a little bit of tang in there also. It's good.
Seasoned fries are next with the same dry rub as they use in the fried chicken, and it has a kimchi Thousand Island with it. Hello.
So this is a kimchi Thousand Island, which is like, sure, okay.
Ooh.
Drip, drip. A little bit of sweetness in there, which is really nice. Really crispy fries, enough stewed potato in there. The kimchi Thousand Island. That should be on everything.
Their K-chicken burger is this just massive piece of thigh meat, which is dusted in their special seasoning and comes on a house-made milk bun, toasted in butter, with a dashi mayo, perilla leaf, spicy pickled slaw, and oji, which is a Korean pickle.
Chicken to bun ratio is like 2-to-1 chicken. First story, start dark meat. It's so much more flavorful, so much more fat in there. So much just like juicier it's the best. I don't understand why everything's made with the dark meat. Really crunchy, really juicy. That seasoning you put on there is fantastic. Like a little tiny bit of sweetness going on, it's great. I mean, they make their own milk buns. They're just taking everything to like the next level.
Jen Harris of the LA Times is the fried chicken queen, and when she tells you to go to a spot, you listen, and I'm glad that I did. Speaking of Korean fried chicken, the best Korean wings and a menu of Jewish flair, dreamy. Yangban was one of my favorite meals last year, and with a fancier revamped space, way better service, and a menu somehow even better, this will be tops for 2 years in a row. Here's what I got. Don't skip cocktails. Strong and not sweet is always key to my heart. Hot smoked trout schmear comes on griddled potato bread of dill, chives, and fresh horseradish. I mean, it's an elevated Jewish holiday treat. Perfect. Golden Hokkaido scallop toast has brown butter, macchioli, cherry tomatoes, golden sauce, and a cured egg yolk. So crunchy, so creamy, so buttery. Banchan is a must. You get honey glazed carrots, broccoli with yuzu, and chicken skin furikake, avocado and shinko pear, grilled cucumber chili oil, and their kimchi. Their sujebi dumplings have a white kimchi beurre blanc. One thing I probably didn't need with everything else was the soup, but how could I not order the matzo ball mandu? Their Caesar with gochujang, just one of the best ever. Their tek was beyond rich with king trumpet and shimeji mushrooms, a doenjang cream, and preserved black truffles. Stone pot rice has pork belly, aged kimchi, and garlic chive kimchi. And then the wings, oh my god, the wings. They're so crispy, perfectly sweet, and dipping it into their kimchi hot sauce is just one of the best bites. Barikas specializes in barikas, the Israeli savory phyllo dough stuffed pastry. One of my favorite things, and I've never been able to experience this kind of variety. I got their giant box with 4 different types: cultured cheese with za'atar, fungi, onion and truffle, potato and brown butter, and spinach and cheese. It comes with shug, tomato pulp, eggs, and pickles on the side.
It is so crusty, it is so flaky, it's so buttery, it's so insanely good. And this mushroom one, it's super rich, just a sort of like truffle essence happening, and then just like that little sweetness onion flavor. This is fantastic. That potato is so creamy with how like flaky it is. That's a great combo too. Spinach and cheese. It's a strong, nice cooked down spinach flavor. That works so nicely with like how buttery it is. All right, for the za'atar one, let's make a full sandwich. I love a jammy egg. Bonus points for that. I mean, this is quite the bite. Jammy egg is fantastic, but love the za'atar. And tomato in the heat like cuts through that fat really, really nicely. One, already, some of the best I've ever had. Two, just how unique flavors they have going on. Listen, you want to tell me something better in Israel? I don't know. But if you're in LA, these are absolutely fantastic. All right, so there's a special off-the-menu sandwich that I have to try. Egg salad, truffle pickles within like the super flaky dough. Oh my God. Absolutely insane. Again, it's everything I love, just in giant form. Big, crusty, buttery, really creamy inside. An easier way to eat it, you know, piling on top of each other might be difficult. Stuffing it into a sandwich is a better way to take this bad boy down. And I love the za'atar and the pickles in there. Oh, not for work, wow. It's like anything else I need to shoot. The pickles are great. Do not skip the pickles. They're very sour and a little heat. I think my favorite, I think the mushroom and truffle one is my favorite. It's rich. Fantastic.
Bavel is in this stunning arts district space and serving up unique spins on Middle Eastern staples. I started with their Nebuchadnezzar, which is their old-fashioned made with a lamb fat bourbon. Then we started with the chicken liver pate with a honey pomegranate reduction, tarragon, pickled blueberry, and this buckwheat bread. Next was the hummus with duck and duya, just like so creamy, and the pita was soft enough it almost just like melted in your mouth. The super crispy and layered malawak was next, that you just like dip into grated tomato, dill, creme fraiche, and this strawberry jus. Two dishes to refresh the palate, their ocean trout crudo and cherry tomato salad. Next up was the grilled prawns with a harissa marinade that just like brought a really nice heat, which you used as tzatziki to actually cool down a bit. And finally, the slow roasted lamb neck shawarma. Holy shit, guys. I mean, just look how tender it is. You make a little bite with the lafa tahini and pickled vegetables, and I will dream about this forever. Avi Q is an Israeli-inspired fast casual shawarma spot that started as a viral pop-up, but now serves its Australian Wagyu, which is cooked with a secret 11-spice blend, all from their shop in Studio City. Got two things.
First up, the arayas here. Oh my God, it's one of my favorite dishes in the whole world, and I had to order it, of course.
The arayas, which stuffs inside the pita ground Wagyu and lamb, fried onions and parsley before being griddled, and topped with some tahini and amba.
Not as crusty as I usually get, but still really great chew, really salty. Love the meat mixture in there. A little amba, a little sweetness, fantastic.
And then that Wagyu beef and lamb shawarma that comes with tomato, onion, parsley, tahini, and amba. Then I added some shug and some more tahini and amba on top.
Oh, that meat's tender, just that little tiny texture. The pita is so soft. Very much like Angel's Bakery pita, which is sort of like what supplies everything in New York City, which I love. Bite of the onions, little heat, little tang from the amba, nice layer of tahini on there. And again, the salt. You saw like the sprinkle of salt right when they cut it off. God damn.
Mother Wolf comes from acclaimed chef Evan Fouquet and is in this beautiful historic Hollywood building. So here's what to order. Start with the pizza rosa. Its beauty is definitely in the simplicity in this dish.
It's so hot.
The Fiori di Zucca, squash blossoms filled with ricotta, was just a delight. Gamberi and salsa verde, prosciutto and cantaloupe. And then the true stars, the pasta dishes, just like cooked to perfection. We got the rigatoni alla matricasana, the little bits of guanciale just like popping off in every bite was so good. And then the rigatoncini alla fasanara with a really nice depth of flavor from the oxtail ragu in that. Still more, we got the saltimbocca, which is veal covered in prosciutto. If you still have room, we had just enough for desserts. And oh yeah, I had like 5 mezcal Negronis. Dudley's Market right off the boardwalk in Venice is all about their wine, seafood, and great vibes. Definitely buzzy, and there's a long wait, but you can buy a bottle and sit outside until you get your table, which is what we did. Here's what to order. Started with the Peruvian scallops that have a ponzu sauce and serrano. Kampachi sashimi has a yuzu koshu and tamari. And then the gochujang hiromasa crudo was next. All such great quality, and love little accents added to each to just like bring some more acidity and heat to every bite. The miso glazed squash was fantastic, and that comes with a dill labna. Must order. Fries are tossed with salt, parsley, and chili flakes. Little heat, always appreciate. And yes, they're known for seafood, but you have to get the deli burger. Just wow. It's like a thick Wagyu beef patty that's a perfect medium rare, and that's with a dill aioli, arugula, bacon jam, and cheddar, all on this buttery brioche. Really just like so good. From selling out of their backyard during the pandemic, Carla Cafe has developed a cult following in LA. I've been dying for the tuna sandwich, and when I saw they had a breakfast burrito too, I had it at the top of my list. The breakfast burrito wraps up eggs, turkey chorizo, avo, cheddar, crispy potato, and jalapenos.
This breakfast burrito just like feels good in my hands. It's gonna be amazing. Oh man. Oh, I did not mean to add that much. Whatever, man. I mean, great eggs, great avocado, love the potato in there. Really interesting with this turkey in there, so making it like a little bit of a healthier breakfast, I guess. I'm all into it because it is still packed with flavor. Love that green sauce. Oh my God. Dude, this is so good. Nice little heat. Oh my God.
The tuna chop sandwich puts it between this awesome ciabatta, tuna, avocado, a chopped salad of lettuce, tomato, red onion, cucumber, garbanzo beans, pepperoncini, jalapenos, and then adds a red wine vinaigrette, mustard, and a garlic basil aioli.
This tuna sandwich looks dreamy. This bread, I can already tell, is going to be absolutely perfect, but yo, I need that fucking bite. You guys know I love a tuna sandwich. This is unreal. Listen, every great sandwich starts and ends with the bread, and this ciabatta is so crunchy and so delicious. Like, I hope you are able to experience that crunch when I took a bite out of it. Great tuna, great acidity, great texture. The sandwich rocks.
I cannot wait to eat this again. This pizza is $111, but it's the A5 Wagyu that you're going to be dreaming about. Bar Monette is a gem in Santa Monica. Dark and sexy, great wine selection, and a menu full of small plates and wood-fired pizzas. Here's what to order. Started with their radicchio salad, love radicchio, and really nice sweet fruity acidic dressing, balancing that bitterness so well. Definitely pair the pan del cristal and prosciutto cotto plate together to make this perfect bite with the manchego. We got 2 agnolottis, this one caviar, cultured butter, and chives. And then there was a special lobster one too that night. Grilled maitake had this black garlic in it, absolutely loved. And then, oh my God, in most cases I skipped the beef. Was about to, but was assured I needed it, and it was truly life-changing. A5 Wagyu rib cap is sous vide for 48 hours and comes with blistered shishito peppers and an anchovy agrodolce. I've never had meat just absolutely melt in my mouth the way this did. Salty and rich and a little sweet. Forever dreaming of this bite. Let's get to the pizza. We got the margarita with the Monette upgrade that comes with caviar and truffle. Indulgent, yes. Very good. But probably not necessary to get the upgrade because the pizza was just great on its own. What you absolutely must get are the sauces on the side for your crust. The honey, aioli, and chili oil one I want on everything. Don't skip dessert. We got the coffee semifreddo of caramelized white chocolate and dates, chocolate custard cake with the chocolate espresso ganache, and the apple fritter. This Michelin star Southern brunch surprises with every bite. Hatchet Hall in LA takes Southern brunch staples and elevates and changes every dish in the most delicious and unexpected ways. Here's what to order. Started with the Ora King Salmon Crudo with a creme fraiche beet caviar. I mean, this just melted in my mouth. Citrus and avocado with an almond salsa matcha, sesame, sumac, just like popped with flavors. The Anton Mills blue cornbread with cheddar, shishito, butter, honey is the star of the menu. Really love the taste of the blue corn in there, and then your mouth is just happy with this beautiful balance of sweet and savory. Smoked salmon toast with a hard-cooked egg, cream cheese, pickled cucumber is always classic, and just really great smoked salmon. Oh my God, these crispy baby potatoes with a jalapeno aioli, pickled onion, and horseradish. Oof. Can't be a Southern brunch without fried chicken, and this one comes with coleslaw, honey, and hot sauce. I mean, so crunchy So juicy, packed with flavor. Beans barnett's, pork belly, and grits with the fried egg. I mean, just look at that amazing piece of pork belly. Buttermilk biscuits and sausage and gravy black pepper is obviously a Southern classic. Another Southern classic, fried green tomatoes, but this time with farmer's cheese, a basil pesto, and a confit tomato. I mean, the chilaquiles, the scrambled eggs, pickled chilies, queso fresco, and guac. Love this bite. And finally finish with the house-made ricotta hotcakes with a blackberry maple syrup. Life-altering brunch. Elite Eat Fish Company is serving up Hawaiian-style poke and other treats here in El Segundo with fish flying in from Hawaii daily, so it is fresh. And it's become a must-stop every time I'm in LA. So you can make your own bowl, so I went half onion limu and half spicy ahi.
This is very classic Hawaiian poke. My mom is from Maui. This is the type of poke I grew up on. And it has the ogo in here, which is seaweed, and then the big pieces of onion, and then the ahi, yeah. Classic, a little bit of that. Sesame oil, love that. And then spicy mayo always. I like that a lot.
Shout out to Doosik Dong, which has been one of Seoul's best Korean barbecue spots since the 60s and has come to LA focusing only on serving the best cuts of beef. Korean food in LA is amazing, so I absolutely had to get here. My favorite bite tonight had to be the kaktagi fried rice. I couldn't even wait for them to mix it all together for us. And then the bulgogi, I couldn't resist. Ugh, such a great meal. So let me know what LA spots I missed in the comments below, and if you made it this far, a sub would be great because I go on food adventures all over the world, and here are a few other LA spots I think you'd love.